In the early decades of the 20th century, as industrialization accelerated, a growing awareness emerged about the impact of human activities on the environment. This awareness was not born overnight, but was the result of a series of collective realizations and actions that spanned continents and generations. Today, we explore the origins of the early environmental movements, a fascinating chapter in the history of climate activism that laid the groundwork for the environmental consciousness we witness today. The early environmental movements were sparked by a combination of scientific discoveries, literary works, and the visible degradation of nature due to industrial practices. It was during this period that people first began to notice the alarming consequences of unchecked industrial growth, leading to public concern about pollution, deforestation, and the loss of natural habitats. In the United States, the Progressive Era, spanning from the 1890s to the 1920s, saw a rise in public activism for environmental conservation. Figures such as John Muir and Theodore Roosevelt were instrumental in advocating for the preservation of national parks and the establishment of policies to protect wildlife. John Muir, a naturalist and writer, founded the Sierra Club in 1892, which played a crucial role in preserving Yosemite and other natural wonders. Across the Atlantic in Europe, similar sentiments were brewing. The industrial cities were choking on pollution, and the public began to demand change. The formation of the world's first national park, Yellowstone, in 1872 in the US, inspired European nations to establish their own protected areas. For instance, Sweden established its first 9 national parks in 1909, recognizing the need to preserve its unique natural landscapes. Interestingly, literature of the time also played a significant role in shaping public perception. Books like Silent Spring by Rachel Carson, although published later in 1962, were heavily influenced by earlier works and thinkers who questioned the existing norms of exploiting nature. Carson's work was pivotal in raising awareness about the dangers of pesticides, reflecting concerns that had been nurtured over decades. The early environmental movements were not solely the domain of scientists and politicians. Ordinary citizens, too, were crucial in advocating for change. Grassroots organizations began to spring up, with people rallying against local pollution issues, often facing formidable opposition from industry leaders. Their persistent efforts helped to shine a light on the dire need for environmental regulations. As these movements gained momentum, international cooperation started to take shape. The 20th century saw the inception of treaties and conventions aimed at protecting the environment, which were foundational steps towards the modern understanding that the Earth's ecosystems transcend man-made borders. In conclusion, the early environmental movements marked the beginning of a global awareness regarding the need to protect our planet. Their legacy is reflected in the robust environmental advocacy and policies we see today. As we continue to face unprecedented environmental challenges, it is crucial to remember these early pioneers who marched for the climate, paving the way for future generations to continue their vital work. Their commitment serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of collective action in safeguarding the delicate balance of our natural world.